Welcome back. Just had a bit of a break, got myself some water because there was a lot of talking done in the last hour. But now we can take a break from talking and get out there into Kenabris. Yeah, can leave all that. And of course we wouldn't want to go out without Woljif. This is where the meat of Act 1 really gets into it. So the market square kind of, as you can see, there's like a wall kind of cutting through the map here. So if you want to like go up here, you have to go through the market square anyway. Let's go up here first, though. Let's get Woljif's quest started. Okay, we found a fallen horse. And we get attacked.
Do not fear! Do not waver!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Sealer, charge at this fiendish giant fly.
I'll cut you wide open.
Not too difficult a fight, really.
You won't survive me.
Easy enough. I really like the setting for Act 1. I think it's a good way to kind of ease you into how navigating the map, like this kind of navigating of the map works, but also a city under siege is always a fun setting. Deception is the weapon most favoured by demons, and not only them. The basement is dark and dank, and you are immediately struck by the hostility of the gathered Theiflings. 5 of them are kneeling along the wall, separate from the rest. The tall woman, who had been cleaning her fingernails with the tip of her knife, greets you with narrowed eyes. Brother Woljif, you got my message then? Sorry I couldn't swing by sooner, dear sister Charisme. It was just one thing after another. First I was in shackles, next... Well, no, I was still in shackles, and I was being watched, and then the chief got me out, and I came here straight away. I knew you'd be waiting on me. Enough talking, or else we'll be here all night. So, we had a clear plan. We were going to wait for nightfall, slip into the shop, grab the goods, and leave. Even if the neighbours called the guard, there was time to get away. But what happened? That bitch Irabeth showed up almost right away. She knew we'd be there. Somebody betrayed us, and I have a good idea who it was. What do you have to say to that? Make it quick. Do you think Woljif knows the name of the traitor? Charisme turns to you. She speaks! I thought Woljif only brought you so he'd have someone to hide behind if things went south. Yes, he knows the name of the traitor. Every gang that Brother Woljif has been a part of has very quickly come to an end. Their hideout location was passed to the guards, or their competitors found out where they could ambush them. Woljif is the only one who always comes out smelling of roses. If you think about it, you'll come to the same conclusion as us. I'd have said that meant Woljif was cursed with finding friends among losers and screw-ups. But now that he's with us, that must mean the curse has been broken. That depends. He was indeed most fortunate to find himself in a party with me. On the other hand, he also ended up in a party with you. Kenabris is burning. Why are you squabbling here instead of fleeing the city? Kerisme purses her lips. I'd be glad to leave, like the rest of my brothers and sisters, but in the family, there's nothing worse than betrayal, and it's something we do not forgive. We don't forgive anyone who lets traitors off the hook either. If I don't find the rat, my superiors, let's just say I'll wish I was burning in Kenabris. I want to keep living, so I'm going to take a chance until I find out who is the traitor here. No one is leaving. Woljif, tell us your side of the story. What happened? What's there to tell? About a week ago, Sister Kerisme got 6 of us together in this very basement. Me and those other 5 over there, I mean. Woljif jerks his head towards the 5 Theiflings kneeling against the wall. She rounds us up. She says we've got a score. Ancient trees and wonders. The one place nobody's ever been able to hit. The place that's guarded by a golem. But now, a powerful scroll that would knock out the golem just happened to come into our possession, along with a tip-off that the shop owner would be gone on a particular night. All 6 of us know a bit of magic, and we know that any enchanted junk will sell for a pretty penny. So we're in. And the most important thing is that none of us want to be hanging around the shop ahead of the job. No casing out the place, no calling attention to ourselves from either the golem or its master. This job was top secret. That's all's true so far. Go on. We did everything right with the locks and the golem. I picked the lock. I remember it clear as day. Sister Dalna was on lookout. Brother Melrune had the scroll. Doffy, Tabby and Varnir brought the sacks. We covered the windows and lit the torches. I remember scooping up rings and tossing them in a sack. And one right expensive one rolled away from me. I crawled under a table after it, and the next thing I know, Erebeth was there. Everybody scampered, but I was still under the table. Not my finest moment. I was going to wait it out, but then those blockheads were dragging me out by my tail and put me in shackles. They took all my rings off me, about 20,000 worth. And to add insult to injury, I never even found the last one. In the end, I got busted over nothing. So they caught you, poor thing, stripped you of your loot, and you didn't even manage to stash anything. Kerisme is pointedly polishing her knife. Where's the Moon of the Abyss, Brother Woljif? What is the Moon of the Abyss? It's an amulet. I used to sit on a little cushion in the window of Ancient Trees and Wonders. Sterling silver. It used to sit on a little cushion. Sterling silver, sparkling like a star. A fine piece of work. On one side there was a half moon, a crescent, a waning moon, and in the middle there was a dark crystal, like it was the eclipsing of the moon. Old man Philemon was so proud of that amulet, he used to say, "I'll never sell it, it's the jewel of my collection." Woljif sighs unhappily. I used to go there to see what kinds of treasures there were in the world. There's nothing else to look at in Kenabris. People used to claim it was a powerful thing, but who's to say? If you ever stole a thing like that, you'd have guards on you the second you try to fence it. Everybody knew you were always hanging around Ancient Trees and Wonders, drooling over the Moon of the Abyss. Did you think you could swipe it in all the commotion and keep it for yourself? Did you hope that we'd all be locked up and you'd get off scot-free, and with a fancy trinket to boot? Don't take me for a mug, Woljif, I see right through you. Why would Erebeth arrest her own informant? Took the words right out of my mouth. It doesn't make any sense. If I was the rat, I'd have kissed her on the hand and been long gone by now. You know me, sister. I'm a cautious fellow, not an idiot. Why would I go against the family? So the fish in the cellar can have a nice Woljif. So the fish in the cellar can have a nice Woljif-sized dinner. The Moon of the Abyss is a pretty bauble to be sure, but it's just an amulet. It ain't worth dying over. You knew Erebeth's people would protect you. You knew you could pin the moon going missing on them, and now you've come here with backup. You know exactly what I was going to say to you. Only problem is, nobody's returned the amulet to Philemon. Are you giving Erebeth a cut? Is that it? Have you seen her? Do you think she'd take a cut of anything I offered her? She can't be bought. She's like 3 heralds of Iomedae all rolled into one. He speaks the truth. You'll find some knights who'll take bribes. I'm sorry to say, but Erebeth Tirabad isn't one of them. Go on, Woljif. That's the whole story. Woljif crosses his arms, looking affronted. Some family this turned out to be. It's just a name in the end. In a real family, people take each other at their word. They don't throw around accusations. I didn't take the Moon of the Abyss. What am I going to do with it? You can't sell it to no crusaders, it's a special item. You can't wear it, it'll get nicked. It's pretty to look at, sure, but it ain't that pretty. If it's that important to you, Sister Charisme, I'll find it, and I'll drag the traitor here by his horns, just so you don't end up at the bottom of the Cellin. But you know what you're going to owe me for that? An apology. Right here, in front of everyone. You're going to apologise loud and clear so everybody hears it. You'll say, sorry Woljif, you're a good guy and I was wrong about you. Fine. You're one of my people, which is why I'm going to give you some time. But if you run, Brother Woljif, the family will get you wherever you go. You'll spend the rest of your life looking over your shoulder, tossing and turning at night, fearing poison in every cup and every meal. You'll look into the eyes of every tiefling you meet, wondering if the family's come for you. You'll have no peace. But one day, you'll be tired of running. You'll stop to catch your breath, and that's when we'll get you. Got that? You have a way with words, Sister Charisme. A way that almost made me wet myself, but a way nonetheless. Let's go, Chief. We'll go chat to that scary gal Irabeth. She knows you a little. We can ask her who ratted us out. I'll let you do the talking. We'll find the real traitor. And I'll get my apology. Onward to Irabeth, Chief. Let's go clear my good name. Root out the traitor, but be quick about it. Time's running out. I don't want to get chewed up by demons. Clear off, we're closed. I have other things to worry about.
Always watch your back.
I'm not going to go right back to Irabeth. We'll go and hit the market. Although actually I guess I might as well. It's literally just there. Let's evade. There you go. Got hit again.
Save the last one for me.
Oh, big spiders now, eh? Itsy bitsy spider,
Cover me, all
climb
right?
up the water spout.
The spirits demand your blood.
Bam. So it is a critical hit, eh? Key extra power. By spending 1 point from his key pool as a swift action, a monk can make one additional unarmed strike at his highest base attack bonus when making a flurry of blows attack. This bonus attack stacks with all bonus attacks gained from flurry of blows, as well as those from haste. I'm guessing as a Zen archer that just gives me an extra range attack. Let's experiment. Yeah, 3. Nice.
Endure this!
Cover me!
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Simple enough. Back again. We'll be gone for longer next time. There's a traitor I'm trying to track down. Who's your informant among the Theiflings? Irabeth arches her brows in surprise. Kenabris is threatened by a demon horde and you have enough spare time to help out thieves? Irabeth sighs. I don't like this, but I hope you know what you're doing. I'll tell you everything I know. I did not see my informant's face. He slipped out of a dark alley, handed me a note, and disappeared. Irabeth hesitates as she tries to remember. He had a cloak with a hood masking his face, but the long horns didn't fit under it. There should be a guardian golem in Ancient Trees and Wonders. The shop they tried to rob. The owner gave us the construct's code word just in case. The goblin itself was destroyed, but the head seems to be intact. So you can interrogate the thing and find out what it saw. The code word is Hand of Irori. The shop owner must have escaped, but there's a chance you'll get lucky with the golem. May Iomedae keep you safe. Right, back out. Alright, let's go look at that horse. And now we'll hit the market square. Unless we get attacked on the way, that's fine.
Yet another obstacle.
You are today's sacrifice!
No glory without risk!
Make every strike count.
Why would just two guys attack us? Attack a group of four. You aren't destined to win that. Yes. And here we are in the market. Judging by the map size, there is plenty to do here.
Damn this silly thing!
What could possibly create cracks like these? Tiefling. Thiefling. No, I'll tell you everything, just don't hit me. I never stole nothing, I only just joined the Thieflings. The Tiefling gestures back the way he came, as if that explains something. It was all of them back there. They found an underground passage to the Grey Garrison, and they've been nicking stuff out of there ever since. Low-down thieving toe rags, that's what they are. But I had nothing to do with it, I swear. Brother Gort, is that you? Brother Woljif? I thought you'd pegged it in Irabeth's jail. Happy to see you too. Who are you? An honest guy who's fallen in with some bad folks. The Theiflings, the local thieves around here, they forced me to join their gang, but I didn't want to. Just don't hand me over to Irabeth, valiant crusaders. Please, in the name of all the gods there ever were. Gort here is a new addition to the Theiflings. So far he's swiped around 5,000 gold. He's got a long way to go before he catches up with me, mind. They made me do it. An underground passage to the Grey Garrison. Tell me more. Right, so the temple round here, the Temple of Iomedae, has a cellar, and a passage that leads from it right to the Grey Garrison. The Thieflings, my pals, damned a lot of them, have been using this passage on and off to sell all sorts of stuff to the soldiers in the Grey Garrison. So when the demons burst into the city, we thought we'd check up on the Grey Garrison to see how the soldiers were faring and to offer our assistance. Don't give me that look. This is the first I'm hearing of this. Thieflings keep secrets from each other too, you know. Why are you afraid of me? You're one of them crusaders, ain't you? You lot hate our guts. The Thieflings, I mean. You lock us up and do worse. The Tiefling gulps loudly. But I'm not a Thiefling, not really. Can I help you somehow? Yeah, let me go, please. I'm not gonna fleece him. Go on your way. Cheers for letting me go like this. I'll remember you 100 years, I will. I'll name my firstborn after you. Under your stare, the tiefling falls silent and then runs off. A passage under the Grey Garrison. That's a lead.
I always have the upper hand.
Is there some buffing I can do?
Rely on me.
Well,
I could do that, but I don't want to waste it right away.
Ask nicely.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
My tail is restless.
Let's put mage armor on there. Actually, wait, do
Everything
they have
has a price.
another potion of mage armor. Shield of Faith. Protection from Chaos. Large person. I guess I use the mage armor one.
Can we retreat already?
Let's do a magic missile. Rather than just move up a bunch, then not be able to attack. Divine Zap. Sealer, you get in there. Do a Ray of Frost.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Standard attack from Woljif, which misses.
go for their hearts!
Same thing from Camellia.
Into the fray.
Easy.
Careful now.
Watch and learn.
That's easy.
You can handle it, right?
Let's go here. There's quite a few guys there, so position.
I'll cut you wide open!
Let's do the arcane weapon enchantment.
Stab their backs.
That's a good hit.
You won't survive me.
The inheritor. Guide my blade.
Distract them for me.
Good hit, Woljif. Camellia. Let's do your spirit weapon enchantment. Give you a greater chance to hit.
The spirits demand your blood!
Return spell combat. so you need that on for it to do a double. So we're trying to fatigue him.
Endure this!
No glory without risk.
Time to share your treasures.
You are today's sacrifice.
Woljif's been blinded. That's not great, but it should be over soon.
I'll loot your corpse.
Make every strike count.
Good. Nothing worth taking there. There's no way off the map.
Precisely.
I'm actually going to change our formation a bit. I don't want Woljif so far back. That's fine.
Time to rob them of their treasures.
Go for the archer.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Burning hands. That kills one of them.
Your death awaits.
Go for their hearts.
Oops. Yeah, I'm not really too worried about these guys.
Into the fray.
He says missing them.
You won't survive me.
Oh, I still get 2 for
Cover
attacks
me,
with
alright?
Woljif, nice. Touch of fatigue and a weapon attack. Nice. Need to use that again.
I'll cut you wide open.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
That's not great.
Endure this!
Nice, finally.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
That's the fun thing about Modus is you can use your spell, the way that's using the spells and combat works. This cart is laden with possessions from the surrounding houses. They've been looting.
They will break against our resolve.
Make every strike count.
Good start. Get in there and help them out, Sealer. I wish you had access to more Smite Evils this early. For those that don't know, Smite Evil, it means that Paladins can add their Charisma modifier to their attack rolls, which is much needed sometimes. In the early stages you end up saving it for bosses and tough enemies, and if you're anything like me, you don't deem anything as tough enough, so you end up just never really using it until you have a few to spare. Cut him in half, hemisected him. Just give him a divine zap, Camellia. Zap. And it's over. Let's just give Camellia some health. Before we go up there, we're going to keep looking around. This bit.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Do a ray of frost. See if we can keep these guys alive. Charge in their sealer.
You won't survive me.
How do you say that? Abricadilu. Abricadilu.
The spirits demand your blood.
Oh. Didn't mean to skip Sealer's turn. She just wants to take a break.
Endure this.
Cover me!
Activate Arcane Weapons, Weapon Enchantment.
Time to share your treasures!
By order of Commander Tirabade, we are searching the city and helping the wounded. The Eagle Watch will not abandon its post no matter what happens. Praise Armade, the Crusade leadership stood firm in the chaos and sent out soldiers to help the people of the city. If they hadn't, I wouldn't be alive right now. I used up my healing powers for today. Oh, I should have prayed harder to
Always
Armade.
watch your back.
I don't know if praying harder would have helped you much.
We'll make this quick. She won't feel a thing.
What's going on here?
I don't know. Can we really do this?
Listen, we don't have a choice. There are demons everywhere. What else would you have us do?
A group of knights surrounds a young elven girl. She is dressed in rags that barely cover the hideous scars on her body. The beggar girl is on her knees, watching placidly as the people argue heatedly around her. It is as if she doesn't sense the looming threat at all. A black crow flies in agitated circles above her head.
In Iomede's name, we're sorry, girl, but it is our duty. We have to do this, not for our own sake, but for the sake of everyone who can still be saved from the demons. If we don't win this battle, you won't have long to live anyway.
The knight brings his sword up above the girl's head.
They're insane. We've got to do something.
I understand. You're scared. You feel powerless. You think this will help. You don't have to justify yourselves to me. Just do what you've decided to do.
The girl smiles serenely as though she isn't at risk of immediate death. What's going on here?
We...
The knight's hands are shaking.
Our weapons barely scratch the demon's hides. We're sacrificing this girl to Iomade so we can consecrate our weapons with her innocent blood and gain the power to destroy the spawn of the abyss.
Oh wow, see I thought that she was part of, like, oh they made an assumption she's one of the cultists, but they literally know she's innocent. That doesn't sound very Iomade.
It's extreme, but we have no other choice. We have to defend this city somehow, or else we'll all perish, including her.
Come on, Seela, bring out your religious law. That's ridiculous. The teachings of Iomade directly prohibit the killing of innocents. The goddess will curse you for making this so-called sacrifice.
How do you know what the goddess wants or doesn't want? Who are you, her herald?
Well, I mean, Seela's a...
I am Iomede's paladin. If I lie, may the goddess strike me down. What you intend to do is a repugnant crime and heinous blasphemy.
Yeah, you tell him, Seela.
Exactly. What were you thinking? The goddess would never allow this.
Whose idea was this anyway? I think it was yours.
Oh dear.
My idea? I was against the whole thing right from the start. Who said we needed to make a sacrifice? Wasn't it you? You can't blame anyone else for that.
Please don't fight. All of you are good people, defenders of the city. You just made a mistake. Please don't hurt them.
She is very sweet.
The little girl is defending the people who wanted to slaughter her a minute ago. She's either a saint or she's insane. Maybe the two together.
Hey, I know her. I see her all the time on the street. She's a couple of cards short of a full deck, if you know what I mean.
I think I do, Woljif.
Hi. Remember when we used to play together when we were little? But then you went and got all big. And I stayed the same for some reason.
Huh? I played with you? Pull the other one.
Why are you embarrassed, Woljif?
You did. We played tag and hide and seek. Then you and the bigger boys came up with the game where you all threw stones at me. You laughed so hard. It made me happy too.
Ugh.
But then you grew up and went away to do grown-up things. Want to play with me now?
I can see why Woljif's a bit embarrassed about that.
For the love of... Kenabris is too damn small.
The tiefling turns away, covering his reddened face with his hands. Go to the Defender's Heart Tavern. That's where the survivors are gathered. And don't even think of doing anything so disgusting ever again. Wait, so I failed the check, but it still worked.
Thank you.
The knights hurry away before you can change your mind.
They're gone. And they all lived. I was sure that someone would die today. So many people have died here already. But we are still alive for some reason. Strange, isn't it? But you shouldn't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a silly girl, really.
Who are you?
Call me Ember. I live here, on the streets. for many years now. But there's nothing to say about me.
I don't think you're an ordinary girl, and that crow you have there, it's not ordinary either.
No, don't be silly. I'm very ordinary. Well, I know different types of tricks, but Soot taught me those.
The elf girl strokes the crow's beak. Its eyes narrow in satisfaction, and it makes a cooing sound.
Now Soot here, she truly is unusual. She's clever and she can talk, but only to me. She teaches me magic tricks and lots of other stuff. I don't know what I'd do without her.
Magic tricks, you say? You could prove useful when fighting the demons, and I'll be able to protect you from insane soldiers on the streets. Come with me.
I must have misheard. This girl? Join our party? What could we possibly want with this dirty little beggar?
You shut up, Camellia.
Sure, let's go.
The girl gives you a smile, joyous and untroubled, like a child's. Oh, there's our 6th party member for now. Let's have a look at her. This is Ember. She is a stigmatized witch. I think she gets hexes similar to Camellia's hexes. She's blackened. Your hands and forearms are shriveled and blackened as if you had plunged your arms into a blazing fire, and your thin, papery skin is sensitive to the touch. She's got, yeah, some decent feats to start with. Oh yeah, so the difference between some magic classes and others is some, like my one, means you have to kind of prepare spells before each rest, whereas others can cast anything that they've got in their skill set. It just costs a certain amount of spells slots per day. And she's got 6.
I wonder why.
Give Nesta mage armor.
Yes.
Give yourself a mage armor.
Yes.
Let's check out the house.
They dare threaten me.
Cover me, all right? Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
The light take you!
Squish the rats.
Is that a trap? It might be a trap.
Oh, I was trying to hit both of them.
Make every strike count.
Oh no. I've got a
Stab their
disease.
backs.
You are today's sacrifice!
Distract them from me.
No glory without risk!
Surrender or else. Too late for apologies.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Do I have any scrolls of cure disease? Remove sickness? Maybe that'll do it. Let's get one of those to see
Together, we stand. Esmith, Axis, yes.
Don't mind me.
Okay, so that doesn't count as a sickness. Guess we'll just live with it for now. Shit. Did not mean to activate it.
This is my kind of work.
Oh, that's okay. I can actually
A
fix
bright
that though,
future
can't I?
awaits us.
Lay hands on self, then lay hands on others, put it on nest.
Stay on your toes.
There you go. Seasoned wings and thighs. It's a cooking recipe. An incomplete magic circle for a summoning ritual. Finish the summoning ritual or destroy the magic circle. I can't think of any good reason to summon a demon, so let's destroy the magic circle. Maybe there is a good reason to do it, but I do not know. I imagine it just show up and attack you.
Careful now. That's
Keep
easy.
looking around. The Eagle Watch should not abandon its post. Yep, I've had someone say that. Kalessa. Ah, this is who the Fawn Autumn Haze was looking for. The elf hunched up next to you is clutching a small but deep puncture wound. Her appearance is quite remarkable. Her skin is blacker than any Garundi's. Her teeth are fanged and her hair is as grey as a crone's. Her crimson eyes glare at you with a gleam of malice. What are you looking at, soldier? Like what you see? Take a closer look at her strange appearance. Failed. This elf may have fallen victim to some wicked magic. A curse, maybe? Or did her long service to the forces of darkness twist her appearance in some gruesome way? Who are you? Giving you a scrutinizing look, she says harshly, "There's no point in knowing, soldier, trust me. The answer would only bring you misfortune, and it still wouldn't be of any use to you. I'm a wanderer you won't ever meet again." Who wounded you? She responds with a razor-sharp smile. "Haven't you noticed? The city is burning. There's a battle going on. I was wounded by a cultist." Ember is looking her over thoughtfully. "Her wounds are strange. Not like mine. Not at all like mine. They burned me from the outside, but you were burned from within, I think. It hurt, didn't it?" Unperturbed by her cold silence, Ember continues. "Yes, I can see that it hurt. I'm sorry that happened to you." "I can heal you." With a resolute shake of her head, she barks, "Don't! I can handle it myself. I don't like it when strangers cast spells on me." "I can't leave you in this state." "To the abyss with you!" The elf tries clumsily to pull away, but the magic does its work, and the stab wound on her body heals quickly. Glaring at you, she mutters through clenched teeth, "Thanks and everything. But the next person who uses magic on me without my permission gets an arrow in the eye." "What's with your appearance?" "A demon's handiwork. Some streaking spawn flew across the sky, raining corruption down upon us all. I was caught in the attack. It's fine, it'll go away soon." She shrugs nonchalantly and looks past you. "I know who you are. You're Kalessa, a cultist of Discari." "That's a lie." Her crimson eyes flash and she says firmly, "I loathe demons and I'll kill any I come across." Perception. Take a closer look at the elf. Come on. Succeed a perception check. She's clearly holding something back, but she doesn't appear to be lying either. Whatever it is she's hiding, her claim that she hates demons sounds quite convincing. You're not lying, but you're not telling me the whole truth. What, was I supposed to pull my heart out? She looks at you defiantly. You have your war, soldier, I have mine. You're fighting chaos and madness, and I'm fighting lies and hypocrisy. But we are both willing to die for our cause, aren't we? Why would Fawn slander you? Kalessa's grim expression hardens further, as bleak and unflinching as the words on a tombstone. You're asking questions that are dangerous in and of themselves. I urge you to stop. The more you know about me, the higher the chances that traitor's dagger will find its way into your back. Okay. I believe you. Fawn is at the Defender's heart. You should keep clear of that place. It was never my intention to set foot in there. Farewell, soldier, and thank you for believing in me. So we didn't kill them like that guy asked.
What's that glitter?
Nest doesn't want to murder someone without knowing the full story. And she's also not one to immediately judge someone because they look slightly evil looking. I think we've explored the whole of this bit here. Build a bridge out of the debris.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
That's one of the goals we have to do, is make this chasm passable. Although that, I would not walk across that in real life, it's literally made out of a door.
Precisely.
Go this way first.
The heartbeat quickens.
What am I fighting?
I'll hit you!
Oh, you did. Well done.
They should have known better.
Oh. Where are the things that I'm fighting? Oh, it's there. It's right there. Okay.
You won't stop us.
Better to notice that.
You won't survive me.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Fiendish giant centipede.
Go for their hearts! Surrender or else!
Good. I think I'm just going to take a bit of a break, but we'll be back to see what's going on over here in a minute.